Alrighty, gamers and gamettes, what is going on? My name is Tanek127 and welcome back to another video. And guys, in today's video, I want to talk to y'all about two very specific gacha games because I don't get this question too much, but I do get it from time to time on some of my videos, especially when I'm covering Tower of Fantasy or when I'm covering Honkai Star Rail. People will ask me, hey, are you going to quit one for the other? Or are you going to stop playing Tower of Fantasy when Honkai Star Rail comes out? And yada, yada, yada. And I kind of wanted to address this because, like I said, I don't get this comment every 5 seconds, but it does come up enough and frequently where I'm just like, okay, maybe we should just talk about this just a little bit. So if you don't know, this week is actually a very exciting week for PlayStation players. If you don't know, Honkai Star Rail is actually coming out on October 11th, free to play for PlayStation 5, and you can also pre-order this like $10 pack that'll give you some extra goodies and stuff like that in the game. Well, like I was saying before, and the reason I wanted to make this video is because people continue to ask me, am I going to quit one game for the other? Am I going to stop playing Tower of Fantasy, focus more on Honkai Star? The answer is no, I'm going to play both. Because one thing about Honkai Star Rail and Tower of Fantasy is the two things they really have in common is they're both gacha games. They are both have an anime style to them. But once you leave that realm, that's really where their comparisons end. These are two very different type of style of games. If you can't tell, we got Honkai Star Rail gameplay on the screen right now. It is a single player turn-based RPG. Like, imagine having something like Final Fantasy 7, 8, 9, or 10, and it lasts forever. It gets everlasting content over time, which I think is a very awesome thing, by the way. I would have loved to have something like this as a kid, an RPG that just kept getting content forever and ever. I would have been mind blown at this. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm grateful I have it now. I'm going to have it here in a couple days, but I think it's a really cool concept. And guys, Tower of Fantasy is an MMO. It's a massively multiplayer RPG. There's, there are two very different types of games for very different types of players. Now, can these both be played simultaneously? Yeah, I think so, because the one thing about Tower of Fantasy is they put caps on everything. So you're limited to what you can do in a day regardless. And especially, once you hit level 95, you're probably going to be doing mostly just dailies and then running new quests whenever they decide to add new content. And when it comes to Honkai Star Rail, it is a single player RPG. You can play that at your own pace. There's no community to try and keep up with for the latest content. You're not you don't have the pressure of, keeping yourself up with your guild mates and worrying about raiding and stuff like that. So you can play both of these games at your own pace. And one other thing we have to give Honkai Star Rail when it comes to Tower of Fantasy, and I'm a Tower of Fantasy partner, guys, so don't think I'm knocking the game or anything like that, but Honkai Star Rail has cross-progression and cross-play between every platform out. You can play it on mobile, PC, or PlayStation. And hopefully, more platforms in the future. I really hope Hoyoverse gets off of this. We're not releasing anything on Xbox thing because that's just another platform they can add to their players. Why Genshin Impact or anything hasn't come to Xbox to this very day is still a crazy shocker to me. I don't understand why they have not done it. The Switch, I get, and the power limitations, whatever. But you have a free console right there with a whole community of players that that love these kind of games, and you're just like, nah, boy. Anyway, that's a discussion. That's a discussion for another day. But like I said, guys, these two games, I don't think they're here to compete with each other. They offer two different styles of gameplay and different experiences for the player. And I really don't think you should worry about one trying to wipe out the other, or them competing, or which one you should play and stuff like that. They're both free. They're both on PlayStation. Give them both a shot. If you don't like one, guess what? You still have the other, and you just take it off your hard drive, and you got your space back. I don't know. I didn't even want to make this video, but I've just been asked this so many times, and I'm just like, are some people not aware that, these are two very different types of games. But anyway, guys, let me know which one you're going to be playing more. You're going to be diving in to Honkai Star Rail when it comes on PS5 this week. Let me know down in the comments below. Anyway, y'all enjoyed today's video? Smash that like button. I will see y'all in the next one. Peace out. Have a good one.